If you're over 50, there are silent killers lurking in your daily routine, things that you might think are harmless, things you've probably been doing for decades without question. But the truth is, they are quietly, ruthlessly destroying your manhood. Yes, I'm talking about your penis, your sexual health, and your ability to feel confident and strong as a man. Most men ignore these dangers until it's too late, until the warning signs can no longer be brushed aside, until the damage has already been done. But the shocking reality is this: if you're in your 50s or beyond and you keep making these mistakes, you are accelerating the destruction of your sexual performance, your confidence, and even your overall health. So let's get brutally honest right now, because this may be the most important message you'll ever hear about your body. You see, the penis is like the check engine light of the male body. When something is wrong, whether it's your blood vessels, your hormones, or your nerves, the penis is usually the first place it shows up. Erectile dysfunction, weaker performance, reduced sensitivity, these are not random. They are your body's way of screaming at you that something deeper is going wrong. And yet, so many men ignore these red flags. They shrug it off, they blame stress, they think it's just aging. But listen carefully, normal aging does not have to mean sexual decline. The real destroyers of your penis are hidden in your habits, your food, your lifestyle choices, and even your mindset. And today, I'm going to expose them one by one. Let's start with the number one enemy, sugar. Yes, sugar, the sweet poison you've been consuming every single day without thinking twice. At 50, your body is no longer as efficient at processing glucose as it was in your 20s or 30s. Excess sugar floods your bloodstream, damages your blood vessels, and triggers inflammation. And since the penis is powered by tiny, delicate blood vessels that need to expand and pump blood rapidly during arousal, any damage to them spells disaster. Men with high blood sugar levels are twice as likely to suffer from erectile dysfunction. Sugar literally hardens your arteries, and if your arteries are stiff and blocked, your erections will be too, except in the wrong way. Not hard, but weak. Think about it. Every soda, every pastry, every late night dessert is slowly robbing you of your manhood. The second destroyer is alcohol. Now, I know some men are already rolling their eyes. Come on, a little whiskey is good for the heart, right? Wrong. Alcohol is a silent assassin of testosterone. Your liver has to process alcohol, and in doing so, it disrupts hormone balance, converting precious testosterone into estrogen. That's right, too much alcohol literally feminizes your body, making you softer, weaker, and less masculine. Add to that the nerve damage alcohol can cause, and you have a recipe for weaker erections, less sensation, and even complete impotence over time. If you're over 50 and still drinking heavily, you're pouring gasoline on the fire that's burning down your sexual health. Now let's talk about something most men ignore: stress. Chronic stress is like acid to your hormones. When you're constantly stressed, your body pumps out cortisol, the stress hormone, in massive amounts. Cortisol blocks testosterone production. And without testosterone, your libido crashes, your erections weaken, and your energy evaporates. But that's not all. Stress also tightens blood vessels, literally restricting the flow of blood to your penis. Imagine stepping on a garden hose. You don't get a strong flow anymore, just a trickle. That's exactly what stress does to your manhood. And in your 50s, when your natural testosterone is already declining, stress becomes even more destructive. If you don't learn how to control stress, it will control you and it will destroy your sexual power. Destroyer number 4, belly fat. Yes, that spare tire you've been carrying around your waist is more dangerous than you think. Belly fat is not just extra weight. It's actually a toxic living tissue that pumps out estrogen and inflammatory chemicals. Every pound of fat around your belly is actively lowering your testosterone, clogging your arteries, and destroying your sexual health. Studies show that men with higher belly fat have significantly smaller testosterone levels and much higher risk of erectile dysfunction. So every time you ignore exercise, every time you overeat, you're feeding the enemy that's robbing you of your masculinity. But wait, it gets worse. Let's talk about porn. Yes, pornography, the so-called harmless escape that so many men secretly consume. The truth is, Porn is a psychological and neurological destroyer of your penis. Watching too much porn rewires your brain, desensitizing you to real life intimacy. Your brain becomes addicted to artificial stimulation, flooding itself with dopamine over and over until normal arousal with a real partner just isn't enough. You might find that you need more extreme content, longer sessions, or constant novelty just to feel turned on. This is called porn-induced erectile dysfunction, and it's becoming a silent epidemic among men over 50 who already struggle with natural libido decline. The more you watch, the more your brain disconnects from your body, and your penis pays the price. The next destroyer, smoking. I don't even need to sugarcoat this one. Cigarettes, cigars, vaping, it doesn't matter. Nicotine is a vasoconstrictor, meaning it tightens your blood vessels. And what does your penis rely on? Wide open, healthy blood vessels that can rapidly expand. Smoking starves your penis of oxygen, damages your blood flow, and literally shrinks the arteries that feed it. Long-term smokers often find their erections disappearing entirely. And the tragic part, many men don't connect their cigarettes to their sexual decline until it's too late. Another silent killer. Lack of sleep. Yes, sleep. It sounds so simple, yet so many men over 50 sacrifice it every night. Maybe you're staying up late watching TV, scrolling your phone, or working extra hours. But when you cut sleep, you cut testosterone. Research shows that even 1 week of poor sleep can slash your testosterone by as much as 15%. And here's the kicker: most testosterone is released during deep sleep. If you don't get quality rest, your body never gets the signal to replenish your hormones. The result? Low energy, low drive, weak erections, and poor recovery. Your penis depends on sleep more than you realize. Let's not forget about medication. This one shocks a lot of men, but it's true. Many common medications prescribed after 50 are direct penis destroyers. Blood pressure drugs, antidepressants, cholesterol-lowering statins, while they might keep your heart ticking or your mood stable, they often come at a cost. Erectile dysfunction. These drugs interfere with blood flow, nerve sensitivity, and hormone balance. If you're taking them, you need to talk to your doctor about alternatives or natural approaches, because blindly swallowing pills may be protecting one part of your health while quietly killing your manhood. Now, here's a destroyer most men never think about: sitting. That's right, just sitting too much. Hours in a chair, at the office, in the car, on the couch. Sitting compresses blood vessels, reduces circulation, weakens pelvic floor muscles, and even causes nerve damage in the groin area. Over time, this leads to weaker erections, less stamina, and even pain during intimacy. Your body was designed to move, and when you stop moving, everything, including your sexual health, starts breaking down. And finally, one of the most underestimated destroyers: shame and silence. Yes, the refusal to talk about sexual health. Too many men over 50 suffer in silence, embarrassed to admit they're struggling. They avoid doctors, they avoid conversations, they hide their decline. And that silence allows the problem to grow worse and worse. When you don't face the truth, you can't fix it. Shame becomes the biggest prison, keeping you from the solutions that could restore your confidence and your vitality. So let's recap quickly. If you're over 50, the things destroying your penis include sugar, alcohol, stress, belly fat, porn, smoking, lack of sleep, certain medications, sitting too much, and silence. Each of these chips away at your sexual health, and together they create a perfect storm of destruction. But here's the good news: it's not too late. You can reverse the damage. You can take back control. You can rebuild your vitality. But only if you're willing to face the truth and take action. Imagine this waking up full of energy, feeling strong again, knowing that your body and your manhood are fully alive. Imagine no longer being held hostage by shame, no longer being embarrassed, no longer hiding. That future is possible. But it starts with one decision: the decision to stop doing the things that are destroying your penis and start doing the things that will save it. Because the truth is, your penis isn't just about sex. It's about your health, your confidence, your masculinity, your entire quality of life. ignore it, and you ignore the most important signals your body is giving you. But take care of it, and you not only save your manhood, you save your future. So ask yourself right now, which of these destroyers are you guilty of? Sugar, alcohol, stress, belly fat, porn, smoking, lack of sleep, medications, sitting too much, silence? Be honest, because honesty is the first step toward change. Don't let pride rob you of your future. Don't let silence destroy your man. Take action today, because if you're over 50, every day counts. This is your wake-up call. This is your moment to take back control. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't let these destroyers win. Your health, your confidence, your masculinity, your very manhood is worth fighting for.